but realistically, it took me 2 days to get the pen bronze dagger and all that, so not a huge time waste.
2 days of grinding 10 hours a day. It only took 2 days.
Welcome back to the Ultimate Ironman.
Okay, so this Iron Man is another breed of mental illness. This guy can't use storages because he's actually just clinically needs to be institutionalized.
A challenge series where I can't use the central market and I can't use any storages. The goal? Pen de Bereka.
It's not going to happen. And again, I'm going to say it because I say it every single time we watch one of these. I gift him 100 subs, he gets the pen devo, okay? It's like, that's just how it is. And I just want to point out, I initially said 50. Chat gaslighted me into saying 100. Then everyone said it was, I heard it was 2. Shut the f up. I heard it was 200. No, I'm not going to be gaslighted out of another $500 because they're so dumb.
One of the things I want to get before we dive into Ash Forest, besides the Tri-Latent, of course, though I'm not sure how that's going to work. I don't know if I want to spend a ton of time on that. We'll have to see.
This guy's trying to do Ash Forest with 308 TP, by the way. Recommended 400.
But the other thing I want to get is...
He gets farmed more than he kills mobs.
Actually an accuracy offhand. In this particular case, a bronze dagger. I went to Rogue's Den.
Just don't get hit. He's a succession ranger. The entire purpose of that class is to be knocked up. In every sense of the word.
For like, it took kind of a long time, like half an hour to actually get a bronze dagger. But I did some napkin math, and it seems as though a pen bronze dagger should be around 19% more damage than the accuracy artifacts. And
I love video flares. Nerdish. Actually, it should be about 19.7 repeating, of course, percent better than my previous grind.
The Black Star dagger.
Stop it, bro. Stop.
If I keep just the melee AP that we have now, and I get this bronze dagger to pen, we should have close to 100% hit rate. And still decent damage, so we'll get that to pen. I'll try it both.
Decent damage? Homie, you're barely at the 261 bracket. You put that on, you're going to be in the 250s. And maybe the 250s. Honestly, even lower than 2. You'd be like low 250s, high 240s. Like, you're going to have no damage at all.
Please when we get there, but I want to have this as a backup.
Like, what are we thinking?
So we'll try to push that a little bit.
Although, I will say that the name of the episode is I Made a Mistake, so maybe we're just watching the mistake.
Let's see here. Do I have any, like, 10 stacks? I do. My
249 used to be huge. Yeah, in 2016.
Cover this by 5, which is
2017.
Nice, but I'd rather not grind a ton for them.
What happened to +8 is free?
+9, very good. +10. +11.
Bro, he's cooking.
+12, very good. We'll start using 30 stacks.
Wait, he's cooking! What?
+14, beautiful.
Still carried out of his mind. What? Bro, +15 is like everybody that's enhanced to +15 knows that's the hard part. Getting it to try from like +15 to try is way easier than going 0 to 15 or even 13 to 15.
+15, okay. I need some concentrated stones. So let me heat some of those together. I am going to use...
+15's harder than pen. Changed my mind. Can be.
Crons on this.
Absolutely can be.
I know I'm going to get some flack for that. I just don't have the patience to not
What did he
And
just say?
it's going to be very cheap on cron costs. So if I have to run over and catch
he's
some
gonna
horses, knock it
what?
out, not a big deal. But I do have one.
Okay, all right, yo, I meme, but like straight up, man, bro, put the gun down. Place the firearm on the table.
1.2 bill. So okay, get a couple of clicks in. Let's see what we got. Pry, okay.
At least use it for
30
fail
stack
stacks.
for pry, should be fine.
Like, I just don't understand.
Oof.
Doesn't even care. Does not even care. He got
Easy
so
duo.
carried.
Okay,
Oh,
19 crons for a try. This is what I mean. It being super cheap. We'll use a 40 stack. Cron. Easy try.
See? That's why you don't cron it.
Tet is only 37.
I'll be honest with you, you definitely cron pen for these. If you're trying to get these to pen, you cron the crap out of it.
Then we're going to use pretty low stacks on this as well.
But to Tet, I don't think so,
let me
bro.
buy some crons.
You just soak up the fail stacks like a tampon.
Pick up like 100 crons or something here. Okay, what kind of stack should we use?
11? Interesting.
Maybe like a 50? 12%. Not ideal, but not that bad. Easy tet. Easy tet. Okay, more stones, more crons. Okay,
We're even cronning bronze daggers in
I guess 100
2025.
crons or so.
I don't know why he wants this. I'll be honest, guys.
Let's see if we can get this tet.
This is a hard grief, especially for an account that is this hard to play, guys. He's got a try Black Star offhand on. Like, that is what you use. It's not even a question. The accuracy offhand is such cope, dude. Like, maybe this was like, maybe this was, you know, a little bit okay in 2017 when AP was a lot lower, but like not when you're trying to hit the 261 bracket. He's sacrificing the 261 bracket for some accuracy, bro. It's ass.
37 crons. That's basically nothing. So
I don't know, man. 37 crons is over 100 million silver. It's just minus 100 mil. Boom.
okay, maybe number 5.
Minus
Nope.
500 mil
Or
on a
repair it.
green offhand.
Shouldn't take too many. Yeah, each one is 5, so nice and easy.
Can't you buy bronze daggers from a vendor or some shit? Is BDO still pay to win? They gave out mythical horses now after the free pen Black Star. Homie, what do you mean is BDO pay to win? BDO was pay to win when it first released in Korea in 2014. And it is even more pay to win today than it was back then. It's not even a question.
Okay, more crowds as well. I guess I'll just buy 200 of them since, you know, this isn't going that well.
I pay for a chance to win. You guys are stupid.
Okay, give me the tet now. Give me
Bro,
the tet now.
minus 100. Oh, okay, all
thank
right.
you. 69 crons per pen click. That's basically nothing, so I don't feel bad about
Basically
doing
nothing,
this.
by the way.
I do want to use a stack that's
Yeah, we'll
like
see about that.
not that terrible, but I don't.
I want to be clear. I think the percent chance for weapon enhancements of this gray, I think they're like 6%, 3% at like
I
100.
don't want to waste it.
I think 100
So
fail
I'm
stacks
thinking
is
an
like a
80
3%
stack.
chance.
Should be totally fine. That'll be 2.73%.
Yeah, exactly. Like, thank you. Yep. He's cooked,
Not
bro.
great, to be honest. But 35 clicks at
Cronning a bronze dagger, what the hell? Well, in fairness, you would cron it to pen. You would absolutely cron it to pen. Cronning it to Ted is cap. But cronning it to pen is like reasonable.
So
But like, why do you want this? Why? Like, dude, he already has a Black Star. There's no reason. Like, yeah, I think he's done some crazy percentage shit in his head that, like, this is going to be worth it. This is not worth it, guys. Yeah, the napkin math. Like, this is not it. You're sacrificing a tremendous amount of damage. Like,
let me get a couple of stones. Maybe we'll get lucky and we'll just one bang it.
hell no. By the way, 2.7% chance at 69 crons a click. 207 mil a click. 36 attempts. It's gonna cost 7.5 billion silver. 7.5 billion for this little endeavor here. At this fail stack. This is cooked, bro. I understand for most of us guys, you're like 7.5 bill, that's not that bad. It's like what, 3 hours of grinding, you know, whatever, right? 4 hours of grinding, you know, it is what it is. Not for him. He's grinding at like maybe 400 million an hour, 3 to 400 million an hour. And he's going to waste 7.5 billion on this. Oh. Oh, God. Oh, it's too good, guys. 200 mil a click is just... Oh, every 2 clicks is an hour of his life. Oh, my God. No. He's going to pity this shit. This is so cooked, bro. This was a huge mistake. This was so bad. I love it. 69 crons isn't that much. It's cleaning him the out. he's getting cleaned out, guys, by a bronze dagger right now, dude. Oh, he's going for the pity. 32.
Skip one for the walls.
33. 34. 35. There's the pity. Holy 7.3 billion silver.
Okay.
Okay.
There's our pen.
First try. I also want to point out that the pity for this green weapon is actually on the money. It would have taken him about 36 clicks to get there via normal anyway, and they said it was 35. That's probably based on a 100 fail stacks. Okay? So why can't the pity be like that for everything in the game? Why in the hell does your pity for like Sept Karazad have to be like 4 times like the average that you would get it at? Like, what are we talking about?
Huge. Now,
market price 755 million. He's got to ultimate it. Hold on, he's not done.
Let's finish recovering that.
He's got to ultimate it. He's not done.
I think it'll be 4 more memes
because
or so.
For those of you that don't know, the green gear in the game you can put an ultimate weapon reform stone into it and make it yellow. Give it some extra stats.
And then we're gonna go ahead and get an ultimate reform stone from our hunter seals.
Yep, that's where you get them most of the time.
So I'm gonna pick up a ultimate.
That was the only way back in the day that I even knew how to get these. Eventually they made them craftable, but the only way I could figure ever like get them was the reform stones via hunter seals. That's how I reform my Grunel.
A weapon reform stone. And we should be able to just use it.
Oh, Terry Tess. Thanks, man. Appreciate you. We're gonna be on the tournament grind tomorrow.
To make it an ultimate pen bronze dagger.
It should show you the stats, but that's fine.
Yes.
It should show you the stats that you get. So the difference between the
pen bronze.
Hold on, what he moused over the green one.
To make it an
okay, so he's got, you know what, I'm just gonna snip this.
Ultimate pen bronze dagger.
Boom. No AP. He gets 8 accuracy, no DP, no hidden evasion, no hidden DR. So he just gets 8 accuracy and no monster damage. But yeah, I mean, that's why you make it anyway.
Yes. I'm going to go test Ash Forest and see how this feels. It should feel a lot better. This is...
Homie dropped from 261 to 247. No, it is not going to feel better. Guys, the amount of AP he just sacrificed. Hold on. AP brackets, BDO. Boom. So he's at what, 247 now? He's a Suck Rager. So between 247, so he's in the 245 bracket. That's 48 AP against 101. So 53 bonus AP in addition to 14 sheet AP. Plus, I think he gets like 1 or 2 from the Black Star. We'll just say 1 for argument's sake. He just lost 68 AP. 68 to get some accuracy.
way more damage than we had
This is a joke.
last time we were there. But
Last time he was there, he was getting farmed. I just want
it
to
is
point
still
out.
going to be a lot of like dodging and not
He
getting
should,
hit.
he should, in fairness, he has more DP, but
and
it's
things
evasion.
like that.
So it's crap.
I will
Actually,
head
no,
up
it's DR, I think,
over
on the
there and
bronze
we'll give it a
dagger.
shot and see if it's
No, it is evasion. It is evasion.
even worth my time to have the dagger.
Yeah, it's mainly evasion on the bronze dagger.
Mathematically, it is,
No.
but you know, sometimes in practice, things just don't work out.
No. I could have told you this. Not even on paper is this a good idea. Guys, the reason you can't kill mobs is almost never because of accuracy. Maybe in 2017 that was the case, but by the time Ash Forest came out, we all understood enough about the game to know accuracy is almost never the reason that you're not killing mobs, with the very notable exception of very specific grind zones in the game, like Crypt, where they actually nerfed Crypt, so now it doesn't require the accuracy is like whatever in Crypt. It used to require crazy accuracy, but now it's like, okay, yeah, whatever. Right? It's not that big of a deal. You can just go with your normal gear and be fine on pretty much every class in the game. And the devs did that very intentionally because some classes had better accuracy modifiers and they felt it was unfair to the other classes in the game who didn't have such good accuracy modifiers and couldn't grind those spots to try to get their end game demos. But like, again, like, I don't know why he thought that this was going to be a good idea.
So
Yeah, worst case, you put on a few extra crystals. Yeah, you put on like your Jin Vipers. You don't take off your offhand, right? Like you put on your Karazad. Maybe you put on 1 Karazad accuracy instead of the AP. You know what I mean? That way you're sacrificing what, like 2 to 4 sheet AP for like 40 accuracy or whatever. Like,
plan didn't work. I put a lot of effort into the ultimate bronze dagger, and it was completely worthless.
who could have predicted that? God, who could have predicted that? Wait, where was the grind? I wanted to see it. I wanted to see it.
Things just don't work out. So our plan
The
didn't
cut.
work. I put a lot of effort into
The cut, bro. He didn't even show it. He didn't even show it. It was so bad.
the ultimate bronze dagger, and it was completely worthless. So I did some napkin math on this, and
He couldn't kill 1 pack with minus 70 AP. That's what I'm saying, dude. Like, you just don't have the damage. Like, technically it's minus 3 monster, or it's actually plus 3 monster, but like, look at the difference, guys. Oh, I'm so sorry. I forgot. The Tri Black Star is a Kudum. Huh! My mistake. He didn't lose 68 AP, guys. He actually lost, it's actually minus 6, right? Because I accidentally gave him 1. Minus 6 because this has all AP to mobs plus 5, but he lost the 59 monster damage from the Black Star. He lost 121 AP. 121. At 247 AP, guys, you understand that's almost 50% of his damage. Like, God, he's only got 240 AP, bro. Like, you lose 121 AP, bro. You're looking at like 35% of your damage overall.
Technically should have worked, and it did in the way that it should have. So this boosted our hit rate from mid 60% all the way up to 90 something percent.
Yep.
Plus,
I'm sure it did.
Or minus. And the gain in hit rate was more valuable than the loss in AP if you're on a napkin.
No, even on the napkin, it's wrong. That's what was wrong with this. What math were you doing? Were you raised in America? Did you not go to math class, bro? Like, what are we talking about? Even the napkin should have told you that this is a bad idea.
And you completely forget that mobs in the game have DR. Quick editor.
He still doesn't understand why he's not able to kill them. He doesn't get it. He's like, oh, they're DR, not evasion. No. I would say the Ash Forest mobs have a decent amount of evasion on them, right? But again, the reason you can't kill them is because you lost 35% of your damage when you were already struggling to kill them. Like,
there's no on this. As you could see, if I had done any amount of research into this ahead of time with resources that are available to you on Garmot.com, which I didn't know about before the
Garmot.com resources. Homie, look at the weapon. Homie. Just read the numbers on the weapon.
Creation of this actual video. You could see very obviously that the effort that we put in the pen bronze dagger means that we lose 43% damage.
There it is. What did I say? 35 to 50% of his damage? There it is. That's napkin math, okay? I don't know that it's exactly 43, but I'm like, it's like 50, 35%, somewhere in that range. That's napkin math. Like, bro, like what?
Forest. Because of their DR. I don't know why.
On an account, guys, he did this on an account. He can't use storages. He can't use the Pearl Shop. He can't use the marketplace. Guys, this guy makes like 300 to 400 million an hour, maybe. And that's being generous. Okay? That's if the accessories he's even getting are even vendorable. Okay? Like, he just wasted almost 8 billion silver on an account where he's making like 300 million an hour at best. Like, he's getting he just turboed himself, bro.
Why I didn't even think about their DR for some reason. Like, it was just like their DR didn't exist.
No, it's not even like he still doesn't understand why he's lost 43% of his damage, guys. Like, look at this. Like, look at this percent. Like, look at that. He still does not understand why he has lost so much damage on this. It's because he lost all of his AP. He can't hit anything. He literally cannot hit anything. And in fairness, yeah, sure, I guess that has to do with DR. Yeah, I guess. But like, it's DR and evasion both have somewhat to do with it, right? Like, you just get more AP and you eventually are able to kill the mobs. Like, it's just the way that it goes. Like, bro, just say it. You shouldn't have sacked your AP. He's like, no, it's a DR problem. Yeah, of course it's a DR problem.
But realistically, it took me 2 days to get the pen bronze dagger and all that, so not a huge time waste.
2 days of grinding 10 hours a day. It only took 2 days. Like, 2 days.
Yes, I'd like to have those 2 days back and put that toward literally anything else. But at the end of the day, not that big of a loss, just kind of unfortunate. And how that interacts with AP.
Homie. Not that big of a loss. You pitied the bronze dagger. It was as maximum a loss as it could have gone. You used like 35 sharps, which are hard to get on an Ironman account, by the way. Okay? He used God knows how much memory fragments, which again are extremely difficult to get. Cronstones just vaporized Cronstones, bro. Like,
And because
he was just unlucky. No, this was stupid.
of that, I lost enough AP that my damage couldn't really penetrate the DR anymore. I was hitting pretty much every hit, but the damage wasn't penetrating their.
There it is. There it is. Okay, so he does understand. He gets it. Yeah, is that as long as he follows it up with okay. I can't get through their DR because my AP is low. If you just say, well, oh, now the evasion's not a problem, but the DR is not a problem, it doesn't really emphasize to me that you really understand. After making a mistake like this, I need to hear you say the words, I don't have the AP to grind this zone. He got there. We're good.
DR anymore. And that is why the Black Star still does better. It misses way more, but when I do hit, it actually penetrates the DR. So, the new plan, phase 1 of the new plan is
he's going to put on an accuracy accessory.
I need more DR so that I can actually survive getting one.
Thank you. That's what I said at the start. I'm like, homie, the problem with the spot has nothing to do with your damage. It's the fact that you literally are grinding a spot that requires 400 DP with 300 DP on arguably one of the squishiest classes in the entire game. Ranger is sitting on a casting couch. Any Ranger mains in the audience, you guys would know, okay? Like, dude, it's like Dark Knight. Dark Knight's the same way. You're super squishy in PvE, man. Like, you gotta have more DP than the spot actually requires, unless, of course, you're playing Awakening Ranger, in which case the solution is, just don't get hit. Okay? But, like, Succession Ranger absolutely is gonna get hit. You have got to have DP on.
One shot. I don't have to survive well, I just have to not get randomly one shot. And if I can not get randomly one shot, then I can get better.
That's every Dark Knight I've ever heard. Who's going to win the EU tournament? I don't know. We're going to find out. Not SDC Black.
At grinding the spot and grow from that. So, phase 1 of the plan, get these 3 armors to TET and then make them C4. But to do that, I need to enhance them and first extract Caphras. So we're going to start with the boots. And I will extract the Caphras from them. This cost me 13 mil. Not a big deal. I do have a little bit of money saved up.
What's he doing?
4 clicks. These are around 4.5 bill if we hit pity.
Okay, so he's hitting his Uragons. That's fair. Uragons is really good DR. I remember doing this back in the day. Be like, bro, I need my boots to be TET so that I have the DR.
As far as crowns are
My
concerned,
Griffin's helmet was important too, but
so
the
they're quite
Uragons
cheap.
is...
And the only thing I'll really need to worry about is memory fragments. So let's go ahead and heat some stones up and get to clicking.
Wait. Wait, you can Caphras try gear? Why is that even in the game? Sir, that's not TET. TET? Are you kidding? Guys, you don't even Caphras TET. If it doesn't have literally only a V on it, you don't put Caphras into it. Okay? Back in the day, we used to put C4 TET was something that we did because we couldn't get to pen. It was really hard, and you got 4 extra DP out of it. It was like pen at home, basically. But try, I have never seen someone, not in the 7, close to 8 years that I have been playing Black Desert Online, I have never seen someone Caphras try armor. And even on an Ironman account, I would assume that he would be smart enough to know not to do something so egregiously stupid. This is stupid. And I know he did it just so that he could barely have enough GP to try to grind Ash Forest and still got farmed. This was also a mistake, arguably worse than the Bronze Dagger. How much Coffrus does he have in his chest or his helmet?
It cost me 13 mil.
If you put Coffrus into your gear, it doesn't take up an inventory slot. Actually true, chat. True. Actually true. Maybe that's why he did it. If that's the reason he did it, okay. Chat W. Yeah. If that, I didn't even think about that. He can't use storages. If that's the reason he did it, chat W. How much do coffers weigh? £0. Never mind. He's... Nope. Still stupid. It's one inventory slot. Nope, he's an idiot. It's still bad. It's still really bad. It takes 0 weight. Okay, he could have 50,000 of them in his inventory, and again, it still only takes up the one inventory slot. You're like, well, it's still the one inventory slot. And it's immediately... He's just going to get another coffer stone. You're just immediately going to get another coffer stone. Like, oh, I put it in my armor so that I save the inventory, and then he gets another coffer stone. You might as well just keep them in your inventory or wasting it. This is mental illness. This is bad. I don't give a shit if he was trying to save an inventory slot. That was stupid too. This is arguably stupid, more stupid than the Bronze Dagger. And I'm only halfway through the video.
Not a big deal. I do have a
Is he allowed to use horses and wagons? He's allowed to train horses, but I don't think he's allowed to use wagons. He's not using wagons.
bit of money saved up. More clicks. These are around 4.5 bill if we hit pity, as far as crowns are concerned, so they're quite cheap. And
quite cheap.
The only thing I'll really need to worry about is memory fragments. So let's go ahead and heat some stones up and get to clicking.
Running a little low on sharps there.
Got 5 of them. I'm just gonna go ahead and
I love it. He's got 5 stones. Interesting. You should have 40. Where'd the other 35 stones go?
I like 600 crowns. For 1.8 bill, why not? I'm hoping that these don't take to the pity. That would be tragic, but
well, what's that season?
We always plan for the pity here. I don't know why, but we always plan.
It won't pity on a 78.
To hit pity.
Whoa,
I am gonna use like a 60 stack as well.
Ooh, a 60 might pity. All right, a 60 might pity, but a 78 ain't gonna pity, bro.
So not an ideal stack for this, but I just need to preserve my higher stacks, and I don't have a great way of getting these. There are some ways to get more, but they're not ideal.
Yep.
So I'd prefer to not use them. 131 crowns per click.
Should I make Tet armors or buy them on EU? Homie, they give you a full set of Tet armors in your Y menu. You don't make Tet armors at all anymore. You can get them with Tuvala by turning into Jatina, homie. Like
15.2% chance. Let's get it. Okay.
Here we
Attempt
go.
number 2.
I mean, Fallen God. I mean, bro, if you've got 250 bill just laying around, you buy it for sure. It's not even a question, but you're probably gonna have to make it.
Attempt number 3. Okay.
Okay, that was
10 on 3 clicks. I will take that.
That's pretty good, yeah.
If you look back and you see the number of times we've hit pity on this account, I will take a 3-click tet.
True.
Absolutely.
Deserved
Now,
after the dagger.
The only concern I have going
if one
forward
thing was gonna pity, thank God it was the dagger. You know what I mean?
is that C4 on Tet is way more Caphras than
C4 Tet was like 600 coffer stones or something back in the day.
C4
No, it was less than that. It was like 500
on Try. And I put all my Caphras in the dagger. And I'm pretty sure it's going to be really freaking expensive.
I put all of my Caphras into the dagger? You Caphras it too? Oh God, bro.
To extract them because
what level? Oh my God! You put 4,000 copper stones. What the are you doing? What are we doing? Better question, you can copper a bronze dagger? Yeah, because all the way to C20. It used to be a very popular weapon. I just want to point out 4,200 copper stones into a dagger that is completely useless. And guys, it gets better because it's another 400 mil to pull the coffers out. Another 420. 420 million to pull the coffers back out. That makes this little mistake 8 billion. There's another minus hour and a half of his life.
I'm in there. 419 mil, 900. I have 500,000 silver under what I need to extract this.
500,000. We're vendoring something.
Hello?
I'll be honest with you. Yeah, if I am under 500k, what I need for something, I'm about to vote something off the island of my inventory. You know what I mean? Been there.
What can I sell? We can sell this Zarka bloodstone. I'm not going to make.
What is that? Oh, it's for the Zarka statue. Yeah, get that shit. That's it. The 1 million, bro. Easy plus 1 million.
Okay.
Somewhere, some player around the world just saw him sell that and went. Those are hard to get. I'm gonna be honest. Those are not easy to like get a shitload of.
Okay. This is how we have to pay for our mistake in making this thing. It's gonna cost me 400 mil. That's like an hour of catching horses. So not that big of a deal, but
an hour of catching horses. Hey guys, how do you like to make money in Black Desert? Have any of you guys caught horses for a whole hour? Most of us probably catch like 1 horse a day to do our daily for the T10 at maximum, right? Have any of you ever tried to go catch more than about 4 horses at a time? It's probably the most miserable experience. They made it a little better recently because you can register them to a wagon and then ride them back to town. That made it substantially more reasonable. But I'm telling you, that shit sucks. An hour of just catching horses.
okay.
That's his most silver per hour. At least, I'm going to be honest with you, that's what he thinks is the most silver per hour. But again, this is coming from a guy who thought on a napkin that a bronze dagger would outperform his Tri Black Star offhand. It's probably not the highest silver per hour.
There's our Caphras back. And now I could just dump them in the Uragons.
Oh yeah, he's got plenty of it. So how much is 75?
Up to C4.
128. Hold on, how was that correct? Plus 128 plus 204 plus 358. So it's 765. So that's closer to 600. Ah, that was a while ago.
And that takes us from 308 DP up to 313.
You don't do this either if you're a new player. You never coffer Tet gear. But on an Ironman,
we'll
I can
keep
see
going
it.
for these. I will probably recover this all the way, and then I guess we have a couple clicks we can do on the Griffin.
Do it.
Probably only 1 click actually, given the cost of crowns, but may as well
Two
click
actually.
it. Actually, I don't, because I don't have enough money to extract the Caphras.
Of course there are Caphras in his Griffin helmet. In his Griffin helmet. Why are you the way that you are? I hate everything about the way that you are.
So I will switch over. I will capture probably like one horse. Let me look. Ooh, maybe 2 horses. I'll switch over. I'll capture 2 horses real quick. We'll extract that, and then I'll make what I believe to be 1 click, to be honest. Let's, I guess we can look while we're here. 114, so 228. We'll be able to make 2 clicks. Perfect.
Oh, you just raw dog and you make fail stacks off of it. What are we talking about? It's not like you're grinding at some high level spot anyway. Go repair! What are you doing? There you go.
Big W to the tag splitting, by the way. The travel separately option. I've left my horse catcher in the area to catch horses, and then my ranger is free to go wherever it needs to. In this case,
that is kind of a big W that I can't use on my Ironman account.
Valencia, so that we can start doing Histria for memory fragments. But I can just swap back and catch some horses. Okay, horses captured. Let's go ahead and extract the Caphras from the Griffin.
134 Caphras in a Griffin helmet. I don't even want to know what's going on with
this.
This
Does put us back down.
I don't even want to know what's going on with this chest piece, I'm going to be honest.
To, I think, 308. 309 this time. Okay. Okay, we have 2 clicks. We also have 2 stones, so this kind of works out perfectly.
Yeah, wait a minute. Yep, exactly.
I will use a 60 stack.
We used to vendor crons to the blacksmith. Anybody that used cron stones, we laughed at.
Again. Here we go.
Ain't no way. Oh, tragic.
Okay, attempt 1. Here's number 2.
Bro, why are you cronning a TED attempt on a 60 stack? What are we doing?
All right.
Like, buddy, like, you either use a high stack with cron stones or use a low stack with no cron stones. You don't low stack it with cron stones.
114 crons per click. That's not too bad. A little over 300 mil. Not a big deal. So we will continue with this until...
Not a big deal. Nothing's a big deal, guys.
All of my armors are tet. Just 2 to go.
Oh, he moused over his...
All...
Homie C forward his red nose at try. This is an egregious waste of resources. I mean, this is bad. Like, you don't do this. This is really bad. I don't... Oh my god. Maybe Tet, right? Like, you could go to C4 on Tet, but like... And not for anyone else. What does he got here? All right, so this is C4.
Armors are tet. Just 2 to go. Shouldn't be too bad.
I probably won't C4 my armors on my Ironman, mainly because I'm just going to be constantly tapping them for pen on repeat. And so I don't want to have to extract them every time.
And then I'll put Caphras back in.
Oh, thanks for the prime sub, but I appreciate you dropping it here.
And we should have a decent chunk of DP. And then I will try to keep going for the iron wall. I do have 2 iron walls. I need 2 more. And the combination of the TED armors and the iron wall set will increase my DR by 24%. So that should help quite a bit. There is more to the plan.
Is anyone else skeptical every time he throws out some sort of statistic? 24% more DR? I don't believe shit anymore. This guy's math is ass, dude. These algebra teachers are rolling over in their grave right now.
And then that, but that will be phase 1. So we gotta hit the grind and knock that out real quick. This really is the downside of Histria, is that every 20 minutes or so, I'm gonna have to run all the way back to the vendor
Yep.
to sell my trash loot, especially for using like Agris. It's a good spot to use Agris with, and it can make us as much in an hour as catching horses does, just from the trash loot. But
So why the are you catching horses? This is what I'm saying, guys. He's like, yeah, catching horses is my highest silver per hour. Does like 19 minutes in history. It's like, oh shit, I can make more grinding. No kidding. I don't believe it, bro. This guy's math, SickLoot Mountain, bro. We gotta send you back to school, homie. You ain't like.
it's a big time sink to run all the way back to the vendor to sell my stuff. Would have been unfortunate. I guess I'll try to kill some stuff on the way back, but yeah, it's a good few minutes that gets wasted every time I do it. So every hour of grind is probably actually only going to be like 52 or 53 minutes.
That's being optimistic considering how long it takes. He's running from main rotation. To go from main rotation to the vendor and back again is going to take you probably 2.5 minutes. And that's if you did it on a speed run. And you're going to have to do that. I don't know, man. I feel like you're getting maybe 48 minutes of grind.
Okay, the Histria RNG for the win. We're doing it in Histria.
What's he doing?
14.6%, 114 crons. Click number 3, let's get it. Okay, click number 4.
Dude, you can't... Guys, if you're going to cron some garbage enhancement like this, at least use a stack that's higher. This is just griefing.
Well,
and again, he doesn't understand it because he's stupid. But like... Again, you either use high stack with cronstones, or you use a low stack with no cronstones, and you build the fail stack when it comes to armor. That's how this works.
we're
Like,
a third of the way to the pity already, and we spent basically no money on this, so super cheap to cron.
although I'll be honest with you, nowadays new players don't even ever have to deal with this. That if a new player is staring at a Tri-Griffin helmet, it's because they've royally fucked up somewhere. You know what I mean? Like you have really fucked up. If you're a new player and you have a Tri-Griffin on, you have fucked it somewhere. I don't know how, but you fucked up pretty bad, man. Like.
But we'll just keep going on this, and then we'll switch over to the red nose. And then from there, we will probably work on the offhand.
No, the offhand is the
2 more
worst
clicks
possible
saved up in
upgrade. Do not, no, not the offhand. Stop it.
So let's give it a go.
You have a duo Leighton necklace on, and you're gonna go for a pen equivalent offhand? What are we talking about?
This will be 5 and 6, and I think 6 is the average. And is also halfway to the pity, so pretty good chance it goes.
True. I love that even the other adventurer's choice says 90 to 94, 80 to 84, 85 to 89, 70 to 74, 95 to 99. We're on a 65 stack and we're cronning it. Help.
Here. Attempt number 5, 15%.
Oh my god,
Okay,
bro.
attempt
He's
number
just
6.
griefing his
This is
gear. Or he's
technically
griefing his
average.
money. Technically average. Wait, how is this technically average? I guess it's technically... Well, wait. Not even, though. Not really. Technically 7. But I can see it, yeah. You're not going to
Never
get it in
average.
7 either. Under average.
Only 6 more clicks of pity, though, so not too bad.
My penis is technically average. That's always what I want to hear as a woman when I step into the bedroom. It's like, oh, how big is it? You're like, I'm technically average, baby. Like, dude, just keep that shit to yourself. tongue red necklace, Bob. Holy crap, he's carried.
How much is 427? 427. 1.281 bill. All right.
Yeah, it won't be that bad, right?
This is gonna be risky.
Risky?
Okay. Let's bait over our 427 crowns. And we're gonna click sheet gear. This is where things get risky. We're clicking sheet gear. Okay? With that said, I do not have a low stack. This could be a problem.
What's he doing?
What does this look like? 43.95?
Oh. No. You just complained because you have no high fail stacks. So you're literally cronning a tet on a 67, 65, okay, or even 60. All right. And now you're going to waste it on a Tri-Layton?
I don't think that's even worth it, is it?
No, it is not.
Does the
Place the gun on the table, step away from the firearm.
No. Okay, I'm gonna go move a stack so that I could click it on like a 40 something.
Okay, bet.
Okay. We're gonna throw in a 45 stack.
Okay.
45 is 40.8%.
All right.
We've already failed one time. We need this to go.
We're crying this
to go. This is part of our upgrade path, and this will get us 265 AP. So we really need this to go, but what we really need more than that is for it to not downgrade, because this is my sheet gear. If it downgrades, we lose the 261 bracket. So just go.
This is my kind of enhancing right here, bro. This is some big dick Giga Chat enhancing right here. Just take it off and hit it, bro. Having backups, cron stones. Honestly, Giga Chat, no cron stones. Send it.
Just go.
Just wear the Pen Capotia necklace.
I know that we get unlucky
you know what I
mean?
a
lot. Just go, okay? Just go.
Just go, he says. Welcome back to Prime, baby. Woo! Oh, damn it.
Thank you. Oh my god. I for some reason in my head saw that going to Pry.
Hey, that's huge, man. I saw it going to Pry too. That's +5.
I saw that going to Pry.
That's 265 bracket is massive.
But we got it.
Wasted crime stones. Now... True. That's what you always tell your friends when they do some pussy cron. You're like, don't cron it, you pussy. And then they get it with crons. They're like, woo, you're like, wasted crime stones. That's how you get them. You stick the knife in their back when they're most excited.
We are 266
Twist.
AP. We are getting placed.
265 bracket is actually goated. It's like 15 AP or something.
We are going somewhere. This is perfect. Big old bracket obtained, and one step closer to our goal. We are getting there. This is going well. This is going well. Okay, so now we'll jump back to the Griffin.
By the way, guys, isn't this guy enhancing a new Veracant set? So he's gonna use 30 billion silver to get an outfit when he makes 300 million an hour. He's a psychopath.
To get that to pen, I've made 6 clicks on that already, so we're halfway to pity, and then we'll hit the red nose. We'll get those Caffers up, and then I just need the Tet Black Star offhand and a.
You do not need a Tet Black Star offhand, homie. You do not. Tet Layton is more like it. Tet Layton is much more cost efficient.
An AP from an adventure log, and I do have a plan for that as well. So
trust him, he knows the math. I trust nothing. I'll be honest with you, this video really shook my faith in SickLoot. I used to believe that this guy knew, this guy maths, you know, this guy knows the math on shit. This guy doesn't know shit. it really lifts the veil, you know, on some of these content creators. You're like, oh wait, he's actually an idiot. What are we doing? That was one of the on an Ironman account. That was a rough video, bro. That was a rough video. How to turn an 80 stack into a 100 stack with this one crazy trick. True. This is the best video series ever. Keep up the amazing work. I can't believe he keeps doing it. I cannot believe he keeps doing shit like this. I mean, it's actually just insane. I mean, we're gonna keep watching it because he's like deranged, you know. We're like watching him for the mental illness, but like